Hi there, happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from Globe magazine. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's faux anger ruined their relationship with Prince William. This rift between Prince William and his younger brother Harry, who threw him over for his wife's demand for a private and quiet life, won't be easily healed. How can it? Most princes would have stood their ground rather than giving in to their new wife's demand. I'm being serious. Harry didn't do a princely thing. Harry should have told his wife to get a grip and make peace with her new station in life. Fortunately, Prince William is the strong-willed one, while Harry is the spoiled one. Shame, really. Harry could have told his wife what so many newly married couples have to say. My job is here. We're living here. You knew this, and so you have to accept it. But he didn't, did he? And Harry knew he was being raised to help the monarch, not just the monarchy. It all comes down to one person, and for almost 70 years, she's been Queen Elizabeth. Harry knows the rules, as does Prince William. But now the rift is in print, in Meghan's own words. I read Finding Freedom, and those words are hers, written in a strange prose, but waxing poetic when it comes to describing how Meghan is beautiful and the most charming person in any room. Too bad she charmed the wits out of Harry because he was William's wingman, as in Harry was to be there for his brother, to help out and be the sibling he could lean on and rely on. But that book makes Catherine look bad, and Prince William is going to have a hard time seeing past the written words of Harry's wedded wife. Harry, by just going along with things, is complicit. Her words are his words. So Harry, in effect, is saying bad things about Catherine, who is a lovely duchess and doesn't need to be stabbed in the back after taking her turn as the hated new royal, the way she did years ago. Harry knows all of this, of course. The statue of Diana will be placed right where Harry and Meghan stood for photos when they announced their engagement. Will that be tough on the brothers? Yes, I can see a scenario where the two of them can unveil the statue, but Meghan could never be present. I honestly think for the first time, should Meghan show up, the whole lot of them will be booed. Even Prince William. People are upset by the Yoko Ono of the supposed Fab Four, who were going to be the fun new royals. Do you think the book alleges that Harry and Meghan's popularity was eclipsing that of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, so they weren't being helped out? It's in the book, but it's not true because ultimately, Catherine and William are going to outshine them. First, when they're styled as the Prince and Princess of Wales, which would bother a meager Duchess Meghan, and then as Queen and King. So even there, the book is wrong. If Harry were as dumb as they say, then maybe Prince William can forgive him. But Harry seems to be conniving enough, mean, and self-centered. I'm not saying this is all about Prince William because actually, as William moves up, he becomes more and more a servant to the people. So this is all about helping him in the process. And Meghan cannot show her head in the UK again. She hurt not just a family, but a whole country. That unveiling can take place with both brothers there, side by side, doing a job, with the Duchess of Cambridge standing nearby. But it won't mean they've healed their rift. It might be a start. It might be partially healed in time, but I doubt all the wounds will heal. And how could it possibly? Too much was said in that book, and that's unconscionable, truly. Had there never been a book written by Meghan's best friend, for now at least, Scobie, who was assisted by Meghan, then perhaps most of the healing would occur. But once a thing is in print, it becomes so much more present. One sees it in a different way than something spoken to one another. And from what I've read elsewhere, Meghan said plenty of mean things to Catherine. Strangely, I've never read of Meghan being mean to Prince William. Maybe she did defer to his eventual position. Who knows? But we do know Meghan blames Catherine for her needing to leave the UK. That's a bitter pill to swallow. This is how I see things proceeding based on all the research I've done on the royals. Both Harry and William are obstinate, so I see this as a logical progression. I hope they become as close as they once were. I believe Catherine would enjoy that too. Not sure how Meghan could fix things with the Cambridges though. Prince William and Harry will probably never have that easygoing way between them. Those sly smiles hinting at something they find incredibly funny but won't say. Harry and his wife took a big crap on all that ever happening again. It wasn't the Cambridge's fault at all for Meghan wanting to go to Hollywood and be an A-list actress and earn $1 billion on merchandising her royalty. Harry can't take this one back. I wish he could, but it's done. Had Harry headed home and apologized before the royals even had a copy of Finding, well, you know what the title is, then there was a chance of it going back to the way it once was. I think Harry missed his chance, and he'll suffer the consequences of being Mr. Harry Markle for decades. Well, maybe just a few years. I'm hoping there is forgiveness and healing before Diana's statue is unveiled. She would have liked that so very much. Another royal commentator expressed this opinion. Prince Harry and his faux anger at snobbery is hilarious. Prince Harry and his faux snobbery is just part of the laughable narrative pushed by Finding Freedom. Sadly, many media outlets are buying in. Honestly, if I have to hear once more about how Prince Harry and Prince William suffered a falling out because William is a snob, I think I may actually throw up. The royal TV documentary The Royal Beat: Finding Freedom offers the latest insight into the current situation between William and Harry and how the Sussexes had been silenced by ruthless UK tabloids. Of course, front and center is perennial talking head Omid Scobie, whining every last drop of fame from his 15 minutes in the spotlight. I think the only thing more predictable than how pro-Meghan Markle the Finding Freedom biography is how easily the mainstream media has bought into the nonsense peddled by authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. As an aside, where is Carolyn? Every time I turn around, it's Meghan's personal cheerleader Omid who's yapping away on television. Then again, maybe distancing yourself from the publication isn't all that bad an idea. Prince Harry really has no right to accuse anyone of snobbery. First of all, the notion that Prince Harry would accuse his brother of snobbery is laughably funny. Need we recall Harry's childish tantrum during the infamous Tiaragate episode before his wedding to Meghan Markle? You know, the time he complained to the Queen about her trusted advisor, Angela Kelly, commenting that this woman needs to make this work for my future wife. Wow, talk about snobbery. The image that both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle display publicly is not who they are when the cameras and carefully choreographed PR machine is switched off. That's why Prince Harry and Prince William are barely talking. Another thing that is worth raising is how Finding Freedom author Omid Scobie is labeled a royal biographer. He isn't. He's a gossip journalist, handpicked by Meghan Markle to write this biography for her, thus allowing a certain degree of separation from the project. If Meghan herself has penned this ridiculous publication, she would have been utterly savaged, and rightfully so. As it is, it's the job of her friend Omid to take the heat, something which appears to be getting him if recent Twitter outbursts are anything to go by. Can you imagine an actual royal biographer acting so petulantly on a public platform? As Claire Foy's Queen Elizabeth comments to Lord Altrincham, played by Laura Heffernan in Season 2 of The Crown, the monarchy has to accept criticism and abuse without being able to fire back with any response. For that reason, we're being given an entirely one-sided version of events from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's camp. Prince William has maintained a dignified silence on the matter. The truth about Prince Harry and Prince William's supposed falling out will likely never be known. Sure, we'll get the curated and biased version of events from Omid Scobie and other Meghan cheerleaders, but the real tale behind the rumored falling out between the princes will likely never be known. And in all honesty, why should it be? It's a private matter between two brothers. In another example of the glaring hypocrisy we've grown to expect from Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, it seems the couple is only willing to throw a tantrum about rumors and gossip when it reflects poorly on them. Here we have a gossip journalist claiming to know why Prince Harry and William disagreed with each other, all based entirely on unknown sources, yet nary a word from the Hollywood royals. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle claim they had nothing to do with the publication of Finding Freedom, yet the book goes into great detail on many aspects of their lives. What happened to invasions into their privacy, wanting to be left alone? That only applies when the evasion and prying don't make them look good, of course. How about you? What do you think of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's faux anger? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.